Last week, Google launched an update to their AI design tool, Google Stitch. And as the trend goes, people are afraid that this is going to take away designers' jobs and leave them empty handed. And this fear mongering grew so much that Figma, the beloved design tool, had its stocks dropped by 12% within 2 days of the launch of Google Stitch. But here's the question that we'll be trying to answer in this video. Is Google Stitch actually a fearsome AI monster that eats designers for breakfast, or is it just another tool that we will have in our arsenal as we try to change the world with the power of design? There are some features that I'm actually excited about. First up, the design MD file and the everything around it, because the thing that this promises is design consistency. And if you have ever used AI for design work, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you might ask it to build a beautiful landing page for a yoga or Pilates instructor, and then it will give you a decent output. And then you'll just tell it like, okay, chat, just change the color of that one button, and all of a sudden the whole website's gone. Like, everything's different. The photos and which the images are different. Everything is consistency is an issue that we have faced a lot of the times while using AI for design. Secondly, Google Stitch also helps us prototype with ease, like prototyping, connecting your frames to other frames to other frames, and that beautiful process that makes your app feel alive. Yeah, that one. Google Stitch does it by itself. Like, you don't have to connect those frames one by one. And the third, and something that I don't know if people are excited about, but voice chat. So with the new update, you can chat with Gemini and ask it to make the changes that you want to your app. So it's something like Whisper Flow, but integrated into the tool. So let's see how that works. And last but not the least, we can also export it to Figma and then design it like a caveman. So without further ado, let's try it out, see how it works. Ooh. First up, I really like the dot grid pattern and the way that it is moving. Like, I just I really like the dot grid pattern, and I like the fact that it is interactive. I love it. Just that. Okay. For our test run, we will be asking for our test run. We will for our test run we will be asking Google Search to design. For our test run, we will be asking Google Search to design a fruit personality test, which is basically an app that asks you questions about yourselves and then gives you a result saying which fruit you are. Because we all have wondered which fruit we are, right? Some people are lemons, some are tangerines, and some are mangoes. So this is the app that we will be trying to make. Let's see which models to use. We ideate. Oh, it can also ideate, bring a problem to solve, and see solutions. Oh, I really want to try that one out, but not right now. See Flash. Go with 3.1 Pro, and let's hit the generate button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I love the first impressions. I love the design canvas. Oh, we also get an infinite design canvas, which, if you're a designer, you know that how messy the creative workflow is, and it helps you, and that might really help us work on multiple things at a time. Okay, it has produced a design system which looks very familiar to material pack of material design. But yeah, considering it is AI, and the fact that it is considering using a design system is something that I'm impressed about. The fact that it won't hallucinate from here. So let's see. The rounding. I would love to see people fix the rounding on the internal and external edges. Let's see. Fruit personality. Which fruit are you? Find your fruit personality there through a tactile hand-drawn journey. Describe your vibrant strawberry or chill watermelon. Blah 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 blah. Okay, the images. What are these? Is it done? Or is it okay? Is it done? Okay, first impressions. Is this gonna take my job? See, first up, I really like the one thing that it is clearly good at is hierarchy. Like, it understands how to so it understands how to layer elements, which ones to keep first and second. So that is something that I'll give it. The rest, mm, okay. Let's try the prototyping thing. Let's run a prototype and see how that works. That has been promised. Double click to open. Okay, new personality test. Okay, this thing, the button is bouncing. Wow. Start with. Okay, these little fruits are moving around. Why are they moving around? Let's start the quiz. Start the quiz. Start the quiz, bro. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe I will have to manually prototype it. Or am I doing something wrong? Uh, One thing it is good at is layouts and cards. What it is not good at is layout and cards. And I don't know why does the design look like it was made on a raster system? Like why does it tear when it why zoom in? Like why is it getting blurred? This is supposed to be a vector design system, right? View code. Oh yeah, I can also view the code. That's something that developers might be happy about. But I don't understand why is it okay, yeah, we can also add a design system. I cannot talk to this for this purpose. Okay, now I think it deserves another try even though it has failed this one. Let's start a new project. This one has clearly failed us. What should we design this time? Design social media platform for design professionals and passionate people. Design passionate people. I hope that makes sense, right? And this time we'll let Stitch decide what apps and screens to use. Okay, let's just try to use one of the suggestions. A trip packing checklist app that suggests what to pack based on your destination's weather and trip type. Okay. Okay, let's run with that. Let's see how well you make let's see how well you do one of your own suggestions. I hope that does not suck. Um, So all of this fear mongering around AI, something that I've noticed is like we have seen a pattern up until now. Like it's been over like 2 years since AI tools have been coming up, and we've seen a pattern. There are tools. There are like if we talk about vibe coding, there are people who have built really good tools and products by vibe coding and not by through actual coding. But those are also the people who actually knew how to code. Okay, who actually knew the ins and outs of what is a database, what are structures and documentation and all of that stuff. These are not some random joshmos from the internet who are just college kids. These are professionals or people who know about code. They know what they want, so that's why they're able to use vibe coding tools to build what they want out of it. But the people who are being fearful about these tools, I think, are the same people who don't know design, or who are not really good at design, and who are not really passionate about design in the first place. And these people might lose their jobs because of these tools, because the skilled designers, the ones who know what they want from these tools, they will be able to get their work done faster. And I think that the lines between what is good and what is great will be very unblurred, very sharp now with these tools, because if when anyone can design stuff, which people will be trying to do with these tools, the people who can actually design good stuff, people who are actually good at what they will stand out more, because mediocre stuff will be everywhere. People who will be using this won't know about contrast, they won't know about hierarchy, they would just have an idea and would feel like they can design, so the output might not be as great as designers, of course. And this thing says that it has clearly produced a prototype, but where is the prototype? Oh, there's a plan. Does this plan work for you, or should I adjust the screens? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Go ahead. I did not even read that. Maybe I should have read that. Ensuring consistency, applying design taste. I'm glad you like the plan. I'll start by creating a design system that feels travel friendly and organized. Then I'll design the 4 screens we discussed: trip setup, packing dashboard, the detailed checklist, and an item customization view. Let's get started. Okay, so here it is building the design system. Sorry. This time we again have the material design system. Should we be happy about it? I don't like the material design system. Let's be honest. I don't like it, bro. But let's see. Generating screens. Oh, it has the AI purple gradient. Wow. How is that? How can it not be an AI tool? How can we have an AI tool without these gradients, right? Oh, we have a bigger sized frame as well. This time, you cannot tell me that my prompt was bad, because this guy picked his own battles. Where to next? Every great expectation. Blah, blah, blah. Once again, I think this is a good tool for. I think this replaces wireframing to some extent, but it is clearly not an alternative to designers, not yet at least, because there are clearly some things that need to be worked on. So far, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the way it has laid out everything, but it does not look like the work of a designer. Let's try the prototype thing. I hope it works this time. Generating screen. Okay, why is it generating a new screen for that? We also have light mode. Wow. Okay, that is never mind. Dark mode. Yep. Not everything needs to be explored. I want to go to. I have a business trip. Okay, there's okay. I can only go to a beach because the app wants to take me to a beach. That's it. Okay, we have a calendar. Figma Make reminds me of Figma Make. I wanna go to New York. Create checklist. San Francisco. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I think it really it really does. If I have a this really reduces the time of building components. Honestly, the one thing that I'm impressed about is the speed at which it spits things out. Because once again, I can just imagine a new screen over where we have a button, and this might really help with ideation process if it gives me good ideas. Right now, it is not giving me good ideas. Oh wow, we also have a QR code that does not work. Okay, where is my project? So the design of the tool is cool, but the design of that the tool has created does not look as cool. I think that this is a great starting point, and I think that was this the as at least as far as the templates that they've shown are concerned, I think it will be a great starting point. I don't see a difference between this and Figma Make apart from the fact that this has some new features and the UI seems a little more friendlier than Figma Make for some reason. So I think this is a good tool and starting point. Clearly not an alternative to designers, at least for now. And I think that this will really help speed up the industry. The people who are actually good at their work, they will be able to produce good work faster because they will be able to ideate things quicker. They were and this thing one thing that I'm excited about is that we can export this to Figma. This is fast, so I can just export these frames to Figma and then oh yeah, we also have these frames also editable like button. Yeah, this is not a nano banana image. We can change this stuff. We can edit text. We can edit it with AI. We can change the name of the app to Usman's backpack. Can I have it apply across the all of the screens? I wish that would happen. Okay, we do not have components yet. Hopefully in the future. One thing that I'm excited about is that if this tool can create good layouts and good components, we can directly export those to Figma and then we can have a play around and build something cool from it. One more thing that this tool supposedly do really well is that it can take an image and just create that UI for you. Copying, yes it is, but that is what AI anyway, like it trains off of the designs that are available on the internet. This time you're just asking to make a design which is very closely similar to someone else's work. But there's also this tool called Magic Path, which is an AI design tool. I think we should have a video comparing Figma Make, Google Stitch, and other similar design tools in the market as to see which one can cook us more. So far, I think designers are safe. I think even if this tool was really good and how even if it would have performed better than how I had expected it to be, I think good designers would have still been better, been safe, and because I think that in order to be able to prompt it well, you still need a designer. If I tell this thing to modify, if I edit it, so let's try the AI thing. Hello.
Hey, what are we designing on the packing dashboard today?
Can you make it more minimal and change the colors
Let
to
me take a
green?
on
It
it.
is
Working on it.
it is very friendly. And why do we have
I
that?
get it. Trendy can be
Is
passing. We could let's streamlined look. We can consolidate the destination and weather info. Really tighten things up.
where are my design changes? Make design changes.
Wait for this one to finish and let me know what you think. Just a moment. It's still generating.
Okay, I don't know if that guy was or girl was just talking to me or if it was actually doing some work. But I think this is a good start. There's clearly a lot of room for good designers. And personally, I'm excited, I'm excited about how much we as designers, the designers who are creative and who really love their craft, who love playing and tinkering around with stuff to trying to solve problems with a different lens. I think those people will have a lot of fun with these tools. I wish I was one of those people. I wish so. I will get there someday. But I think this will move our industry in a really good direction where we don't have to do the monotonous manual prototyping work. Okay, even this one does not do it really well, but Figma Make does it really well. So I think the Figma stocks being dropped was a very overreaction, but I think this is a good tool. So I give it 4 out of 10. Rest, do try it out. Keep being awesome. Bye guys.